Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Get Up and Move with Mr. D. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope that you're also excited to get back to work because I know I am as well. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing what we refer to as some recovery exercises. We talked last week about how it's important that you stretch in order to prepare your body so that way you do not injure your body, be it a large muscle group or a small muscle group. These recovery exercises we'll be doing are really looking at small muscles within our joints. These are muscles that often do get hurt. These are known as ligaments and tendons. Ligaments and tendons. These are muscles that help keep our large muscle groups attached to the bones at the joint. What does that all mean? So, we have large muscles in our body. For example, we talked about stretching the bicep and the tricep in last week's video, as well as our shoulders and other hamstrings, hamstring here, quad here. These muscles stay attached to our bones and our skeleton thanks to the use of these small muscle groups known as ligaments and tendons. They're not very large, they're small muscles, and they allow us at joints to have good mobility. So for example, this is a joint. A joint is where two bones meet to give us this mobility. So an elbow would be a joint. Shoulder, that would be a joint. Your fingers, these are all joints. 1, 2, 3, anything that allows you to move has joints and has tendons and ligaments that work together to allow you to move them. So when they get hurt, it's harder to move. And you want to make sure that you recover those so that way you can get back to your full range of motion and therefore your full athletic ability. So we're going to be looking at a couple exercises you can do if you tweak one, you hurt one, just generally nice, easy things that you can do to stay healthy and work out your small ligaments in your body, your small tendons. So to start, you can do these with a weight or without weight. Ideally with weight. And I'll show you if you don't have any weights, how you can do that using objects around your house. So to start, without weight, just doing the movement, we're gonna start with our thumbs facing out, and we're gonna wanna go ahead and just go up to a Y position. This is what we refer to as a Y, like Y, M, C, A. I hope y'all can understand that joke. We're gonna go ahead and go up to a Y position, and what we'll do from here, we wanna turn our thumbs down and go back down to our hip, turn around, up to a Y, and boom, back down. What we're working on is shoulder flexibility, shoulder mobility, and working the tendons and ligaments in our shoulder. So with that, you want to have some light weight. We're talking very lightweight. We're not trying to do this with a massive boulder. They're small muscles that are great at doing their job, and you just want to lightly work these out. So, don't have weights. What can I do? You can go to the pantry. So, right here, vegetables. Canned vegetables work fantastic. They're lightweight, and they do a great job because you can grip these, you can hold on to these as you do the workout. So all you have to do is go to your pantry to find something out. We're using red beans. You can use green beans, black beans, soybeans, I don't know, any kind of bean you want. And all you'll do, boom, same deal as before. We're gonna have our thumbs. If you can see my thumbs here, they're gonna face out. We're gonna go up to a Y and back down. Up to a Y, back down. Up to a Y, back down. And you do this for about a couple sets depending on what your doctor would tell you to do. I know that I was usually told doing 2 or 3 sets of 10 whenever I injured my shoulder as part of my recovery process, but each doctor's different. So next what we're gonna be looking at, I'm gonna have to lower the screen a little bit. This one, okay. So what happens if you hurt your elbow? Elbow injuries usually happen often in throwing injuries, by throwing too much as you use this motion here. What about your elbow? How can you go ahead and work the ligament in your elbow, which would be located right here? If you were to hold your arm straight up, your ligament would be down here. I'm sorry, that's not the ligament, that's the tendon. Your tendon right here. How about that one? How can you help strengthen that out? So, again, go into the pantry, some red beans. What we can do is we want to rest our forearm on our leg. And what we'll do is we're going to start our wrist facing down like this, taking our weight, if you will, and we're just going to go ahead and do some wrist lifts. This is going to be working on the forearm, and as it works on the forearm, it's going to be working the tendon in your elbow. So that's one way they can go about it. And you can also flip it and work upward this way. And that one won't be working this one here. It'll be working the one on the upper back part of your elbow through your forearm. As you work your forearm out, it'll help your tendon here. So right there, those are just a couple recovery exercises for your arm in case you ever were to hurt something in your shoulder or your elbow. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so if you ever were to, please go see one and get some of their feedback, get what it is that they recommend. But just know that when it comes to working out or being fit or healthy, everyone is obsessed with getting all this big fancy equipment. And sure, some of this equipment can help, but ultimately, you're just a trip to the pantry away from getting in a decent workout. So don't ever let that be a discouraging start for you as to why not to do something, because you honestly don't need big fancy equipment in order to be healthy, physically fit, or just simply be the best version of you that you want to be. And we're going to be doing some fun things around here just to kind of show you how you can do that using just regular everyday household items. So other than that, that was today's video. I'm just doing some recovery arm exercises today. I want to get outside when we do our dynamic stretching. Right now as I'm filming this, still a little bit of snow on the ground. I filmed these in advance for y'all. So once that snow clears up, hopefully at some point this upcoming weekend, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I'll be able to get outside and film some of our outdoor dynamic stretching that you can do, and maybe get out of the house a little bit because it's going to be a nice week apparently. So other than that, that was today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow on Get Up and Move with Mr. D. Take care, y'all.